welcome back.
Hi.
I haven't posted in 2
I look
months.
stupid. Look at this.
We're just not going to talk about why I didn't post in 2 months.
Yeah.
So,
But hey, she's back. We are back. We're
and
on.
having a mukbang. We
Mukbang.
have mukbangs and things. We have
A mukbang.
Subway, half
We
a
have-
foot long sandwich. We're going to be drinking apple cider.
sparkling cider.
Sparkling
No
cider.
alcohol.
No alcohol whatsoever. And then we're going to be
And-
having some macaroni.
Yes, macaroni.
And knowing us, we're probably going to have some cranberry juice.
Mm-hmm. I might mix it. Does that be good?
Actually, yeah, let's try
I'll mix it with my lemonade.
that. Okay, yeah, we can do that.
Okay. Where's the bubbles? Okay, we're gonna have half
Issue.
a foot longs. I filled it up like a little bit so you guys can like fill it up with cranberry juice, and if you don't want that, then just I don't care.
We were going to answer questions,
Because we're going to answer your
but
questions.
no one asked us questions
And we're not
because
famous.
we're not famous
Yeah.
on the internet.
Nor relevant.
Nor relevant.
Yeah. So we're just going to talk. Ew.
Zero alcohol.
Zero.
We
You're
have
not
some
demonetized here.
Subway napkins.
This video isn't sponsored by Subway.
It really is.
Nor is it sponsored by the cranberry juice.
Nor is it sponsored by Costco.
Nor is it sponsored by anything because we're not famous.
Yeah.
Nor relevant.
Nor
Pretend-
relevant.
Yeah, pretend we didn't spill anything.
Yeah, just pretend.
There's not a lot to fix, but like. Well, there's like.
I always leave notes for myself.
Is this literally a foot long? A ruler's definitely longer.
It's half a foot long.
Half a foot long. Look at my little bun.
Okay, but I'm really want to try these. We're gonna try one of
We
every.
can't try the macaroons yet. We have to eat our food first.
Okay, fine.
Did you get your bread toasted? Tell
Yeah.
some stories. Same.
Yeah, it's really good. I haven't had Subway since last summer.
I can't remember the last time I had it. I remember we went to Baltimore.
Very good.
So like spring break last year.
So what we're gonna be doing is, I think the funniest thing to do would be tell our favorite injury story,
Yes.
because yeah, I feel like that'll be funny.
And these are funny.
Yeah, like we don't take that
Oh,
seriously.
cheers. And then drink a whole cup. I had like a sip. Oh my god. Wait. If you watch our video, you'll know why I have this bow, but I kind of want to put it in my hair.
Make sure you watch the video. I'll try and link it below. We'll see how that goes.
Yeah. It's pretty decent.
But this video will probably come out before theirs.
Yep, definitely. Pretty cute. Wait.
I had a glow up since my last video.
Yeah. Fair and well. So did we though. Like, have you seen how we looked in our last video? My hair was long. I mean, not in our last video, in the video before our last video. Well, because we did our Fortnite before live, yeah. Well, that doesn't really count.
Okay, favorite injury story. You know first?
Me.
You.
Because mine is probably really short, yeah. I've never really been, like, severely injured, but I almost died. So there was this one time, also, this story's on my TikTok, so if you see it on my TikTok, just skip ahead.
I'll have the time mark right here. Just wait a second.
Yeah.
Skip ahead.
So technically, well, Jane and I, we would always climb up on our neighbor's garage roof every single day after school. And we would do our homework up there, and we'd like eat snacks and like do everything up there. I don't know why, we were really slow in mind. And we would do that like almost every day we came home from school. And we would like come down and go back up like multiple times. I don't know why, we just did it. And one time I tried to go down, because I had finished my homework and I just wanted to like go to my bedroom, leave. And I had books in my hand and I didn't want to throw my books on the floor because that was way more important than my life. But
you get it, you know?
Yeah. So I tried to climb down with one hand being occupied and one hand using to climb down. Yeah. And I slipped. My foot fell and we had one of those like pointy gates.
The netted gates.
Yeah. And I scratched my entire leg and I could have hit like a blood vessel and bled to death, but I didn't. But I still scratched both of my legs entirely, and I still have scars. And yeah. Cheers to that. So weird.
Okay. You wanna go? I know for a fact mine's long.
Okay. So I'm just gonna do. Which one should I do? Should I do like the really bad one where I actually have to like work at this for a long time, or should I do like most recent? Really bad one. Really bad one. Okay. So. This was like winter 2018, and I was at one of my friend's birthday parties at Rebounders, which is a trampoline park.
Very dangerous.
Very
I almost got hurt there too.
And like there was like this spot where it's
Actually,
just like a whole bunch of.
I'm gonna pause you.
Yep.
It's not dangerous unless you don't know what you're doing.
No,
Or unless
they
you're
were
very
just
clumsy.
making not very bright decisions. That's it.
If you're clumsy, then it's very dangerous. If you don't know what you're doing, very dangerous. But if you do,
You're good.
feel free to go. We're not trying to take business away from Rebounders.
Not that anyone will stop going. For our opinions. Not like anybody's watching this video.
Hi, Mom. You're probably the only one watching this.
But yeah, I was at Rebounders. It was my friend's birthday party. It was a while ago. I think it was her 12th birthday.
Wow.
Yeah, it was a while ago.
You know, I remember this story actually. It was
Never?
like the short version.
Oh wow. And we were like on. It was me and my friend. We were jumping from one trampoline to the other. On like there was this big pad with a whole bunch of trampolines, but there was like the metal pieces that were like in the middle, like separating the small trampolines, like making it the big. Y'all know what it looks like.
Yeah.
Yeah. Issa will put a picture if she can.
No, I
And
won't.
she doesn't. Whatever. Issa's too lazy to put a picture, so just imagine.
Or Google it. I'll
Google
give
it.
you the link down below.
She'll do that, but she won't have a picture. Yeah. So we were jumping from one small trampoline to the other trampoline. So like I was on one trampoline and she was on the one right in front of me, and we were like swapping, like jumping, you know. So we did that for like 6 times, and then like the 7th time we went to do it, I was gonna jump up, right? But then some little kid jumps on the trampoline that I'm jumping on while I'm going like super high, and then this kid bumps into me, and then I like fly down like face first, and then I hit my ankle on like the big metal part in the middle. And it was so swollen, like there was like black and blue. And can I just say, bad. I was not there. Like I was at Rebounders, but I wasn't specifically there. I was with her brother, about to beat him in a basketball tournament, and then I lost because I had to leave. And Paris comes running there. Because I don't know what she wasn't even gonna do, but I was crying. It hurt, and
Like,
she
it
comes was
running
running to me like, "Oh my God, Jada fell off the like she like hurt her ankle on the trampoline." I'm like, "Are you serious? I'm about to beat your brother."
You know, priorities.
Really, priorities, people. Whatever. So yeah, that happened, and whatever. So like, it was so. I don't like her.
She put me in the window.
Yeah,
Oh,
because
God.
we talked so much. But whatever. So that happened.
Yeah, but should you put in the window? Like, how come I got to sit there by the window the entire year and I saw you buying purses?
Oh my God.
You should have been teaching us, not buying purses. I see you.
The $100 Gucci purses that she couldn't afford. Oh my God. But yeah, I didn't like her. I don't think anyone liked her. And yeah.
Except
So-
for Kevin.
Oh my God. So we were. She was my homeroom teacher. Oh my God. Shut up. She was my homeroom teacher, and stand in the back of the line and take as long as you need. You're not going in the elevator. That literally doesn't make any sense. I really wish you just sat on the stairwell. Just like, you told me to take as long as I need. It hurt.
Or I would have just dragged myself down the stairs.
I didn't want to get like nasty on my butt. Like they don't clean those stairs. They do not clean those stairs. That is such a pretty color.
And bro, now you have like lemonade, cranberry juice, and like
You're weird. So continuing, I had to walk down. Really? I had to walk down 3 flights of stairs.
that burned my nose.
Cut that out. I had to walk down 3 flights of stairs. It was so bad, and I was in excruciating pain. So without asking her, I went to the nurse, and then the nurse said, "Put an ice pack on it, but it's really swollen. You should call your mom and to go to the doctor."
Really?
I was like, okay. I called my mom, and I was like, "Mom, the nurse said that my ankle is really bad, and I should probably go to the doctor like in a week because that's what that's what the nurse said."
Can I ask a question?
What?
Do you like which part do you like better, the butt or like the middle? The butt of the bread. Like, what do you like? I think the middle.
I like
The
the
middle? My favorite part is the butt of the bread. Nobody agrees with me. Like, everybody likes the middle.
Seriously,
I
it's
like
softer.
the butt. I don't know. I feel like the middle has the most flavor. At this point, I'm just eating like the end of a piece of bacon, a crumb of a tomato, and mouthful of lettuce.
Okay, go on.
Don't let it pass.
So, I called my mom. I was like, "Mom, the nurse said that I should go to the doctor's like in like a week or something if it doesn't get better." My mom comes and starts rushing us to the hospital, and I'm like, "Why?" She's like, "If the nurse thinks that it's bad, then we have to go to the hospital because the nurse is always just like put an ice pack on it." And I was like, "True." So then we went to the hospital. They had like a whole wheelchair. They literally wheelchaired me to the hospital, and then they made me sit on a normal chair because they said someone else in more need needed the wheelchair. I was like, "Do you see?" I was like, whatever about that. So, but then they got me another wheelchair, so I guess it's fine. And then we go to the room and I get my X-ray or whatever, and a muscle in my ankle ripped. She tore ligament. Very fun. I was in crutches and the boot for like 3 months. I love how we both face with pictures.
Okay. You got it?
No.
But
You never even told the part where you hit your ankle.
just
and
to
it hurt.
cut,
Yeah, but that was after we got home from the hospital.
go. We're gonna be trying the macaroons. There is milk
After I
chocolate,
finish my sandwich.
pistachio, cherry, dark chocolate, orange, and chocolate and vanilla.
They're made in France.
They're made in Costco.
You try to, and you try to, and then we'll tell each other which one we like next. Okay.
I want
Finishing my story really quick.
vanilla.
We
I
come
want
home
dark
from the hospital.
chocolate
I have
and
crutches
milk
on.
chocolate.
Exactly.
I want vanilla and pistachio.
Jill couldn't get the last one. Cherry and orange chocolate. I did orange chocolate.
Why are you laughing?
But yeah, long story short, we come home from the hospital. I trip on the curb and on my concrete stairs. Okay, that's it. Issa, your story after our
Cheers.
test test.
This one's really good.
Yeah, I'm gonna try cherry first because I have
vanilla
better
first.
hopes than that.
I tasted vanilla
Ooh,
first.
dark chocolate is good.
It's good. Okay, I have to choose either my eye
Mm-mm.
or my forehead.
Why your forehead? Why with your forehead?
I have stitches in my forehead.
Yeah. There.
If you, my eye, if you look really closely, I have a mark in my nose and I have a mark under my eye. So I got cut like that.
What is wrong with you?
And this whole thing was swollen.
Mm-mm.
Which one do you want to hear? Because I haven't told you either of them.
The eye.
The eye? No.
What do you mean your eye? Like the cherry
Oh,
was not it. I don't even know what it tasted like.
No, it tastes like vanilla.
I don't like it.
Try vanilla. It's like really basic, but it tastes good.
Yeah, it's like citrusy.
And I'm definitely not gonna like it.
I'm still gonna
Milk
eat it,
chocolate.
Milk chocolate is not good.
And
Dark chocolate is better.
What?
Cheese.
Okay, so I'm gonna be telling you the story about my eye.
Ears.
So when I was about 10 or 11 years old, I was doing a production of Into the Woods, and basically what me and my brother did, like, on a daily is we would perform for my mother, like, little skits in our living room. So my mom, like, did not enjoy these skits because they were way too long, to be honest. They were not even skits. It took like an hour. So my mom was just wanting to, like, unwind and relax on the porch. This is our old house. So me and my brother are practicing, right? And I used to have this mannequin that was made out of metal. And since the little, like, purple mesh thing that's supposed to keep it from, like, hitting you, I thought it was not aesthetically pleasing, so I took it off, and it was just, like, the metal part. So it was, like, we were practicing, and I dropped it, right? And I thought the smartest idea was to step on it so it would come flying at me, and I could just grab it.
My God, no.
I slammed my foot on it as hard as I possibly can, and it came flying at me, and it hits me in the eye, and then it was pretty wide, so it, like, hits me in the eye, and then it hits me, like, it goes across my nose. So I literally just have a red mark from here to here. And my first instinct is to, like, cover my face. So then my brother's, like, screaming. He's like, oh my God, you're hurt. So he goes to my mom to, like, tell on me because he thought, like, oh my God, I'm gonna get you in trouble. But I'm literally in the, like, bathroom, like, crying hysterically. Like, my face is literally bleeding. And my mom, like, comes in the bathroom. She's like, show me your face. And she, like, pulls my hand off of my face. And my eye, like, my entire bottom of my eye is just, like, gushing blood. I had, like, the deepest cut on my nose. And it's, like, gushing blood. And it's literally just, like, my whole face. Like, half of my face is literally just gushing blood.
That's horrible. I've never heard this story.
Yeah, so my mom is panicking. My face is, like, my eye is, like, swollen shut, like, at this point. It's, like, no, like, I can't see anything. My mom decides I need to relax, so she puts me in my room to watch Austin Nally. And she calls my grandma because we were supposed to stay at her house the next day. And, she comes, she's a nurse, so she was freaking out. She was a nurse at our old school, because we're in high school now. But she was a nurse at our old school, and she was like, oh my God, you need to go to the hospital. But again, it was like 11 o'clock at night, like, we're not trying to go to the hospital, and also I also had school the next day, and I was about to be Granny in Into the Woods.
That's crazy.
And this was my last performance, so I really wanted to be in it, and I didn't want to disappoint my cast.
Unlike others.
So then,
Don't your whole entire face
my grandma comes, she takes my brother to her house. Me and my mom are, like, driving very fast. Not over the speed limit. But definitely really fast. And my mom's trying to find an urgent care because I was swollen. Like, so we find this urgent care called PM Pediatrics. They know me by name already. Like, by name. Like, they're like, what happened now? Like, if I go in, they'll know me. They're like, oh, the girl who broke her wrist, ankle, eye, nose, eyebrow. Okay. So we go into the pediatrics, and they're like, she's swollen. Like, no duh. We knew that already. Like, we knew that already. Like, obviously. Like, we can prescribe her some ointment. But it's not deep enough to be getting some stitches. So.
Oh, that's what that mark is right there.
Yeah, and then under my eye, if you look really closely.
That's wow.
So, literally, I just had like a huge scar on my face. They just prescribed me some ointment. I had to put it on my face, and they just gave me stuff so like the swelling could go down and I could see again. But we had school the next day, and everyone's telling me, don't go to school, you're literally probably gonna pass out. And I refused not to go to school because we had a show, and I need to go to the show.
Yeah, fun fact. Issa sprained her ankle and danced with a boot on stage. She didn't have the boot on stage.
I took it off.
No.
For rehearsals,
For rehearsal, she had a boot.
But for the show, I took it
But
off.
for sure, yeah. For sure.
And then I got in so much trouble.
Wait, no, I'm trying
Try it out.
I have a knife. Really?
Where?
I'm kidding. You brought the knife? Yes.
Oh, sure.
I was that a question? No, I didn't just say I have a knife. Cut this out. You're gonna get demonetized. I feel like Issa already gets demonetized.
Never cursed on my channel.
I got it. You're literally not even right.
Do you want a scissor?
No.
Sure you don't want a scissor?
Cut that out. Also, cut that out.
Okay, so then, my mom thought, what is the best way? Because she didn't want people the school to think like, oh my god, like I'm being abused. So they were like, my mom was trying to think, what is the best way
To explain what happened.
No, to cover it. And if you meet my mom, me and my mom are very different skin tones.
Oh my god.
She's very light and I'm very like darker.
Very darker.
I'm much more tan. I'm not dark, I'm just tan. So literally I just had like a very light pale like patch under my eye and around my nose, and it was literally just a line. Like it wasn't like she tried to blend it out, but it was like you did that. And everyone's like, "What happened to your face?" And my entire family just told me, "Tell your friends that you got hit by a truck. Tell your friends you got hit by a toy car."
What? Oh, a toy car. Okay.
You know those Hess cars?
The Tonka trucks.
No, you know the ones
I had a
that
Tonka truck when I was a
the
kid.
Hess cars.
No.
I'll show you a picture later. It's a Hess car. If you know what I'm talking about, then you know. Those things are like incredibly hard. So I just told everyone like I got hit by a car.
Why couldn't you just say that you got hit in the face by a pole? Because that's actually what happened.
Yeah, but it's not stupid. At least it's not my fault then.
My little brother threw it at me.
My little brother threw it at my face.
Oh my god, I have to get butterfly stitches because my sister threw wooden box at my lip and my lip went through my tooth.
So then basically they call us down so we can go perform, and my drama teacher, she's very concerned. She's like, "What happened to your face?" And I was like, "I have toy trucks around me." And I just performed. You know, Granny had a swollen eye. Granny literally could not open one of her eyes. And that's the
And I bet the
story.
stage lights didn't help.
No, it did not. It actually made it worse. Now you look like a light patch and then a huge cut under. Like you can actually see the cut under. Because my mom didn't wear full coverage either.
oil and stuff. Good.
That's it.